Well, hey guys, this is your girl Lisa B, the Life Changer, and you know it's time for another edition of Jumpstart Monday. Listen, these videos are so important as we start our week out, because what I'm trying to do is make sure that you're jump started. I want you to be motivated, and not just motivated, but inspired to take action and to do better in your life, to create transformation in your life. But I don't want you to keep it to yourself. That means I want you to share these videos with other people. Tag a sister, tag a brother, bring somebody else into this space where we're offering information that if you actually implement can create some transformation. So share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to comment. If there's a specific topic that you want us to talk about, I've said it before, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you know me personally, inbox a sister. Let us know how we can serve you better. And the way we can do that is when we know what we need to give to you. So today I'm going to be talking about this thing called enthusiasm. Excitement. You know how we get an idea, then all of a sudden we are off to the races. We want to tell everybody about it. We want everybody to get excited with us. We're just on fire, right? So one of the things I thought about regarding enthusiasm is that it is like a fire. And then I thought about this girl from the South. That's me. You know we have a pit in the backyard, right? So we start fires there when we want to actually grill something. And so what that looks like is we go and we put the charcoal there, and then we have this thing called lighter fluid. And we throw it on the fire, and we put a match, and then you have this huge blaze. That lighter fluid is the fire starter. That's what that enthusiasm is as it pertains to your life. But just like the fire eventually will begin to subside, and then the flames go down, and then there's just like this kind of temperature that it gets to in order to cook the meat, right? That's how our enthusiasm is sometimes. It won't always be on a high. So what I need you to understand is that that thing is not going to just carry you. It is the starter for you pursuing your goals and pursuing your dreams. So I want to give you some tips to help keep that fire blazing, to keep it going, to keep it smoldering so you can reach your end goal. Because today you can be excited, but tomorrow you can just say, I'm going to get to it. Maybe. So let me just share a quick story with you. So when I was writing my book, Courage to Pursue a Guide to Greatness, I was enthusiastic. I was excited. I was telling everybody, baby, I'm going to do a book. And so I would jump up at 5 o'clock in the morning and begin to just write. And then one day, after weeks and weeks of writing, one day I just didn't roll out of the bed. And my husband did this. Hey, aren't you supposed to be writing? And I said, I just don't have anything to write. My enthusiasm had waned. So that will happen as you're on the journey, but it does not mean that you can't reach the end goal. So a couple of tips to help keep you going with the enthusiasm. Number one is this. Visualize what the end game is going to be. And so I do that by thinking about, when I write that book, how am I going to feel? When I get that vehicle, how am I going to feel? When I buy that property, how am I going to feel? Those emotions and that feeling, that thing will start the fire burning again. You know, just like when you're cooking the meat and you have to throw a little bit more of the fire starter on it, this is what you can use to keep that fire burning, because we got to cook that project, right? So that's number one. Then number two, you want to create a plan, because what you don't want to do is have yourself positioned where you're just driving and you don't know where you're going. You don't have a plan for a rest stop. You don't have a plan for eating food. You want to have a plan. A plan keeps you on point and it keeps you organized. I'm still talking about enthusiasm, but I'm talking about how to keep that enthusiasm going. And then number three, this is one of my favorite things, and that is I find something that gives me a burst of energy, something that gives me a burst of enthusiasm. So for me, I love a good song. Baby, I'll get in my car sometimes, I turn on one of my faves, and you know how it is when you turn up your favorite song? It's on. You're excited, you're singing out loud, you're just enthusiastic again. Find you something that motivates you. If it's not a song, listen to a motivating message. Look at somebody that already has done what you want to accomplish. I'm talking about throwing some more of that fire starter on that flame, creating the flame, bringing it back up again so that you can finish the project. So remember, enthusiasm is a good thing to get started, but you got to have something to help you continue the process. Just like when we're cooking the meat, if the fire dies down too much, we want to throw a little bit more on the flame to make it come up again so we can finish the project. So listen guys, I'm hopeful that these tips have been helpful to you today. When your enthusiasm comes, know this, you're going to have to continue to pump it up to keep it going. This is your girl Lisa B. I'm the Life Changer, and you know this is Jumpstart Monday.